Hi guys. Happy Thursday. I'm back. Vacation's over. Wi-Fi is working. I was gonna pre-record something today because I knew I literally just walked through the door 30 minutes ago. So I was gonna pre-record something, but then I was like, you know what? If I make it home on time, I'd rather do it live. I know we had a little bit of technical difficulties yesterday, but I did tell you guys that internet's really bad there. It was fine on my property, but when I take it up to the lake with that common area, everybody is still pretty much working from home, but they're working from the lake. So everyone's using the Wi-Fi there. So it was quite the struggle. But if you missed yesterday's project, I did an ankle bracelet. I walked you through how to use one of our artisan ball chain necklaces and make that into an anklet. So I hope you got to see that. I did a little video for you guys. Yes, it is definitely, Lynn, it's definitely nice to get out of the house, especially under the circumstances that the whole country has been going through in the last couple of months. So, nope, I didn't tarry. Tonight, actually, I teach at 4 o'clock that Michael's, we're doing bracelets on Michael's tonight. I'm teaching a Michael's class, so Jen and I will be working through the evening. But no, I was supposed to be home today. So, all right, so it's summertime. It's hot outside, it's humid. And if you notice, or if you've noticed in my lives, I don't really wear that much jewelry. You know, I wear it when I go out to dinner at night, but even when I go out to dinner at night or, you know, I'm going to a friend's house for a barbecue, I make sure that whatever I'm wearing is super light. Something that's not gonna stick to me, that's not gonna weigh me down a little too much, because we always, you know me, I go big or go home. The bigger the necklace, the chunkier, the better. But in the summer, I dial it down a bit. So I'm gonna show you a pair of really quick textured earrings that I have made. These are good to gift someone. They look phenomenal once you texture and you dap them. So we're gonna be working with the larger ovals, and Jen will make sure that she posts all the products in the comments. Hi, Jen. I was texting Jen the whole way home. So, they're nice, they're light, they're beautiful. When the sun hits them, they're great. And I'm gonna show you a little tip because I know you guys love tips and tricks. We're only going to texture half of the blank. And I know everyone, when we texture, people are like, what if I go out of the line? So I'm gonna show you how you could double up your stamping guides or even your stamp tape to create a barrier. So when you're texturing, you get half the blank and the bottom half. Half the blank would be nice and perfect and pristine, and the other half of that blank will be textured. And then we'll dome them and we'll just hang them on earrings. They're a great last minute gift if you're making for someone. And for my makers, when I tell you to work smarter, not harder, not everything that you create has to be some end-all masterpiece. Texture is your best friend when it comes to selling at a craft fair, an outdoor market. It just gives your piece of jewelry that extra by me, I think. Always gravitate to things that are textured. And they look cool too, yes. Thank you, Kimberly. So without further ado, I'm gonna take you over to my block, and hopefully I set it up really quick that we're not missing anything that I have to run around the house to go find. But I'm gonna take you over. If you haven't registered for that Michael's class, there is still time to do so. Jen will post a link at the bottom. I do not believe registration is closed as of yet. There is still room in that class. And the great thing about taking that Michael's class, hi Mary Joyce, even if you don't actually have the tools that we are using, at the end of the class, you guys get to put your cameras on and we get to see what you guys made and we get to see your faces. So it's nice for Jen and I to actually put faces to the names, because sometimes your profile pictures, when I see you come up, like I know Gail has a picture, Patty has a picture, Kimberly has a picture. Sometimes some of you don't have pictures. So it's just nice to see your smiling faces. Hi Gail, hi Patty, hi Mary Joyce. Welcome Patty. And well, I'm glad that you caught us live today. All right, so I'm gonna take you over and we're gonna get started, okay? Let me flip you around. All right. Hi, Roberta. One of my favorite names, Roberta. We share a name. My middle name is Roberta, after my dad, Robert. Hi, Tina. Whoops. Okay. Yep, Shelly has a picture. It's okay. It's okay if your picture's old. There's probably a memory attached to it. So I just want to twist this a little bit. Sorry if I'm driving you guys crazy. I just want to be able to straighten that eye. Hi, Roseanne. Oh, you're named after, see? You're named at Roberta. Yep, my dad's name is Robert. My middle name is Roberta. My first name, I'm named, have Italian parents, obviously. And I was named after Saint Rita. So, and then my dad, I was supposed to be a boy. They kept on trying 4 times. And I think my father finally gave in and gave me his first name as a middle name. So do you see that line, guys, that I created here? It's so easy. All I did was double my sticker guides. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Mary. So all I did was double my sticker guides. You could even do them across in a hatch pattern. Super simple to make, guys. And I gave it a little bit of a dap. Do we see that? Do you see that? You know, and all I did was put an ear wire in. That's it. That's how simple. And these are alchemy, because we all know I love the shine of alchemy. It's my favorite metal that we sell. It's a tin-based alloy, very similar to pewter, and it holds that ball peen texture so well. St. Teresa, Terry? Yep. So, Roseanne, those are coming out in a few weeks, okay? And I'll definitely let you guys know when those flat back crystals come out in bulk. I want to say about next month or so, okay? Everything kind of got held up and processed because of COVID. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. It does shine nicely. And these have been sitting on the bottom of my makeup bag. So, you know, not great on my part. But I'll show you how you could use that buffing black and shine them right up. So let's start. I just want to show you, and my dog, sorry about my dog barking today, but she's very happy that she's home with her pal Elvis, because the cat does not like car rides. So we have someone to watch her. So they're playing right now. So this is our multifunction hammer, guys. Okay, let me shut that. I think that's too bright. Okay, there we go. The good thing about this hammer is if you don't have a studio, or if you have a studio, I personally love it because all I have to do is unscrew that bottom portion and my texture head pops out. So today I'm using a ball peen. In this kit, guys, you can tell the difference. You can tell it in the weight. You'll notice that the alchemy weighs a little bit more than your aluminum does if you ever mix up your blanks. Oh God, they're running around. I apologize, guys. So in that kit comes the multifunction hammer, comes your ball peen, okay? It comes with a chasing head, okay? It comes with a 6mm sprinkle design stamp, okay? And it also comes with a nylon head that you guys see me use regularly, okay? And that nylon head is great because it doesn't mar your metals. We are not selling them yet. Like I said, everything's been kind of backed up from everything that's been going on. So within the next couple of months, guys, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff roll out from us. All right, so the ear wires are coming shortly. So when you're putting your ball peen head into your hammer, you just want to make sure that your notch is facing down, okay? And then you're going to take your screw and just tighten the bottom. Thanks, Jen. Yes, and guys, there's texture packs too, but you know, I'm very fond of my period stamp and I am super fond of my ball peen hammer. So I am going to show you how I made these. Let me grab some sticker guides. Now, like I said, you could double up with your stamping tape or you could use sticker guides. With your sticker guides, I know those are precious to my creative friends. So you could definitely use your tape. So I am going to take my sticker guides and I'm just going to really eyeball it to see where I want my texture. I'm gonna just make this go down a little bit so you guys could see. There we go. And I know we're shaking back and forth today. I'll try to make that stop. All right, and here I am. I'm just doubling up on that sticker. And you could use this on your second earring also. So you don't have to, and I want to say you could use this a few times if you put it back on your sticker paper. All right, I'm just gonna tilt it this way because it's easier with the camera in front of me. I'm gonna take my ball peen, and now I have my blank secured to my block, okay, because I used the tape. So I'm just gonna take my ball peen and look how nice that Alchemy takes that ball peen texture. Okay, the reason why I put more layers on it is that I'm protecting my metal because I want that nice clean line between my texture and my plain disc. Okay, I want that nice clean line across. So the more sticker I get on top of it, the thicker my sticker is. If I hit it, I'm protecting my metal underneath. You weren't brave enough to cut the ball chain. Come on, cut the ball chain. You could do it. Noelle, I want to see that. I definitely want to see how you made your anklet. I actually, Kimberly, with this ball peen head, I don't hit and pull back. I just keep on hitting. But I like to get my texture with this ball peen as close together as possible. I don't like to leave any other, missing pieces in that. I like my texture to be consistent through my piece. Stuart, you could definitely have those done if you have designs that you like. You could have those done custom. A diaper stamp or baby designs. You could definitely have those done. Well, that's great, Mary. Well, Noelle, you don't need those pliers. You could use anything with a sort of sharp edge to open those. So you see, guys, I am hitting that sticker just a little bit, but do you see how it creates that line at the top? Okay, that your ball peen texture doesn't hit. Okay, that's definitely why I like to double, and it's nice and thick. Oops, do we see the thickness in that sticker? You could do the same thing with the stamp tape. And guys, don't feel that you don't have to move your block. You know, turn it. Same thing with pottery. Look at it from different angles. So I think we're good to go with this earring, okay? So I'm gonna gently pull that off and look at that line. How nice is that, guys? Now you could also you could stripe it. You could have different stripes of texture. You can cut a pattern out of your tape and put it on there. I just like how these just looked really simply dipped into texture. All right, so I'm gonna keep that one there. And now to make sure that I have the same angle, I'm gonna line up my blanks next to one another because I know that's the next question that someone's gonna ask. And I'm just going to, again, I'm gonna follow where I textured. You could see your sticker on your sticker, and I'm gonna follow, okay? Pull that one off, put that back down. And then, yes, you could definitely, Carly, you could definitely stamp into it. It is possible. Yep, Terry, the ball peen is one of my favorites. And these are really nice. They're light. You know, you can make a bunch of them to sell. You could do different shapes. You know, what's really nice is, let me show you another shape you could do. You could do your long strips in your brass and the copper. You could do, I mean, these are all great shapes. These right here. These are all great shapes to use with making these earrings. Same thing with your strips. Okay. And it's personal preference. Some people like less texture, less, you know, having your impressions not so overlapping and close together. I happen to like it more textured. All right. It's just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to pull that off. I got a little bit of sticker on there, so I'll get that off. So there we go. And yes, texturing is great when you totally have a little bit of a stamping, happy stamping accident. Okay. So then I'm going to come in and I am going to, let me find my, right in front of me. There we go. I'm going to mark. Now you could use a marker. I happen to always have my dot stamp readily available. Okay. And I'm going to stamp a little dot as to where I want my hole to be. Okay, but you can mark it with a marker. Then I'm going to take my screw down hole punch, okay, the smaller size. I'm going to put that right inside. I'm going to find, I don't know if you guys could see the hole. See my little hole that I stamped in there? I'm going to move that over. Make sure that I'm right on top of it. And have it pierce my disc. Oh, and there's one. I'm going to do my second. So if you're just tuning in, these are really quick and easy earrings. Yes, Shelly, I like the dot a lot better. Happy stamping accidents are perfect. You know what? They're good, guys. It's good to make mistakes because we learn from mistakes. We learn from mistakes. Okay, now I'm going to dap them. And then I'll show you guys. I just want to pull you back just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to flip this over, put my punch right in the center, take my hammer, give it a couple of nice hits, and there we go. How nice is that? It gives it just the right curve, okay? Pretty, right? I'm gonna make these for my sister-in-law, Maria. Drop those off at her house. So that's something, pricing is something that Jen and I are going to discuss during a Zoom class that we have. Right now, we're just, everybody just got back into the offices here, so we're just looking for a good time to hold that class. So I am using Alchemy. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my buffing block. You see how dirty mine get. I also use these for polishing up my own jewelry, my brass, my copper. It's so nice it gets the tarnish off. All right, so I'm going to start with my fine side first. And I'm going to show you before and after. So I'll do one and I won't do another so you could see. And I'm just going to run my block over my piece. All right, so now you could see the difference in that. Do you see how you could see me in that earring and you don't see me in this one? Okay. And then I'm just going to continue with my bottom. And that buffing block takes like really small surface scratches out and just really makes it pretty. These are the ovals. Guys, do you see that? Look how clear you see me in there now. I'll wave to you guys. All right. So that's how pretty that looks. Hi, Marlene. All right, so I'm going to shine up that other one. And I'll show you how mine shine up that have been sitting on the bottom of my makeup bag. How great. All right, so there are those. I'm going to take these ear wires off of my set that I showed you guys because they're a little scratchy. They're a little scratchy from being on the bottom of my makeup bag. I think since the last, I think it was I was on my way to California, and I had them in my makeup bag, and so it had to be, oh God, a couple of months. 6 months. All right. I use this an awful lot. I've had this, and again, guys, I'm with you 3 days a week for an hour, and then I do all the samples that you see on ImpressArt website and all social. So I want to say 2 months. I've had this for 2 months. Okay. So this is what I had on the bottom of my makeup bag, okay? I'm going to take my block to it. So this was on my makeup bag, in my makeup bag on the bottom. See those little, look at the difference. I feel like one of those Willie Mays commercials. But you see how I'm blurry in this one? And look how nice and clear I am in this one. So the proof is in the pudding. There you go, guys. Bottom of the makeup bag, forever, to brand new today. So that buffing block is definitely something that everyone should have. All right. So then I'm going to take my ear wires. I am going to open them ever so slightly, okay? Remember, you want to twist. You don't want to pull because that compromises the metal. You want to take your earring, put it right through, just like that. Now, guys, you could use jump rings. I personally don't like them dangling too much. When I have my hair up, I like them to lay a certain way. Total personal preference. Take your wire, close it, give it a little pinch, and there is your first earring. Okay. How pretty is that? Same thing with the other ear wire. Okay. I'm going to open it ever so slightly. Remember, I am not going to pull apart. I'm going to laterally twist it. I'm going to come in, put it through the hole in my earring, which I think I need a better prescription of glasses. Or it could be that I just haven't worn my glasses all week. All right. What's going on here? Let me pull that off first. Oh, there we go. It's my eyesight. So you want to make sure that your wire is through. You want to, again, twist it back into place. Take it and give it a little pinch. And there are your earrings, guys. What do we think? That took what? So yesterday's project, that ankle bracelet only took 9 minutes. So that's a really quick project. And that was, like I was saying in the video yesterday, let me take my ankle bracelet off so I could show you guys. That's definitely a great project if you are taking your stamping supplies out and, you know, you could have a custom stamp made. If you're doing like a big family barbecue or a family reunion, you know, you can spend some time with your loved ones and stamp them something. I, one, have a big ankle, so we're not judging here. I made these for all of my friends at the lake. So this project took 9 minutes, guys. So it's basically, these are really great, quick projects that you can make. They're great giftables. They're great to wear. They're great to sell. All right, and the backs look just as nice. Okay, you could shine up those backs too. And they just look a really pretty finished piece. Yes, Tina, teardrop would look really nice. But these are all project guides that you could do in a couple of minutes. You know, like I say for my makers that are doing these craft fairs, working smarter than harder, especially when it's super hot outside. And you definitely don't want to texture on the spot, guys. You want to leave your letter stamping to on-site, if that's what you choose to do, or they could place an order. You want to have samples out there. Texturing takes a little bit more gusto, so I would definitely texture at home. Definitely do that. So, and that's it. So this is the earring project. Is a quick project today. Jen posted all of those components minus the ear wires, guys. Those will be for sale in a couple of weeks. Okay, we're working on that. And they just look beautiful. And guys, you could also mat it. So let's say you wanted the bottom shiny and you wanted this to have a matte finish. Take your buffing block to it. Remember, you're going to take the medium side. I'm going to show you, okay? Let me pull this back a little bit. So let's say you want this matted. You're going to take your sanding block, not the coarse side, the medium side, okay? And you're just going to give it a really nice matte finish. And just be careful where that line is because you don't want to go over that. You don't want to matte your texture if you're looking for contrast, okay? So you could even matte it. Look at the difference. Okay, and that's not fully, I mean, you would want to go over this a little bit more to get that matte nice and consistent. Okay, but this is a shiny, and then you could matte it with that medium if you like that contrast. Okay, so that's another way. If you don't really like so shiny and you like that matte, or you can matte the whole earring, but I definitely like I like the jump from the matte to the shiny. Personal preference. So I'm gonna flip you guys around. All right, bring you back up here. So you like the matte? Yeah, the matte look, Maureen, is nice. Lynn, it will shine up. It will look more like a brushed nickel. So it will have that shine. So if you did your matte finish and you decided that you really didn't like it, and you take your buffing block to it, it's going to be like a satin, not so matte. It'll be like a satin finish. Okay? But the best thing to do, guys, is take a scrap piece and do that, you know, do your matting or your buffing before you actually apply it to your metal. But you never know, if you're selling, there might be that person that doesn't like the shiny. I am not a fan of the shiny. I like matte. So if I'm strolling around your craft fair and I come up to hand stamper, I'm probably gonna buy the matte one. So, fun fact about me, I actually buy my Christmas presents every year from various hand stampers. So, watch out. I start in about a month stalking Etsy and looking at everybody's work and purchasing Christmas gifts. Jill, definitely make these. Guys, if you make these, hi Tori, when you make these, just snap a quick picture. It doesn't have to be elaborate. And definitely send them, you could send it through private message on Instagram or Facebook. so Jen and I could say. Yes, Terry. I scope out to buy, I don't scope out to copy. Big difference, guys, in scoping out to purchase or just in your spare time and then copying. So definitely do your thing. As designers, we have to hold ourselves to a little bit of higher integrity. You guys are super creative. I see all of your work. Me and Jen watch you guys. I'm here. You could catch the replay. We're back in the studio today. So, guys, if you haven't signed up for that Michael's class, please do so. Come and hang out with Jen and I tonight, late this afternoon. We would love to see you guys. We hope you have a phenomenal weekend. And I will see you on Tuesday if I don't see you this evening. All right? So on behalf of ImpressArt and Jen and Allie, who work so hard to get all of these things up for you and going, we thank you guys for tuning in every day. It makes it so worth it for us. All right? All right, guys. See you on Tuesday.